What's up, my baby dolls? You're a yummy, scrumptious piece of fruit platter in the fridge. When I'm done, you're going to be all mine, aren't you? We're looking at a $59,000 American dollar that is Bitcoin, friends. And what about Ethereum? Ethereum is back around $3,000. Now, I'm using the weekly chart here, friends. I know weekly sometimes can be a bit naughty because the moves are so exaggerated on the upsides and downsides. It really makes it look like everything is just falling to pieces. Topic of discussion, friends, is going to be around that Bitcoin dominance, because right now it just looks like it can never come down. I've put a weekly super trend on the Bitcoin dominance, as you can see right here, friends. Just it's still green. If we can eventually get this down, we're going to see more friendship in Ethereum, more friendship in altcoins. Right now, though, it's still focused on Bitcoin. We could be in the changing part. I also want to show you something as well. Like, just for example, when we're looking at this, friends, we can go back and look at the Bitcoin fractal, which I show you right now. And if you watch my recent video, GCR, now some people said it was not the real GCR, but it looks consistent to be him. But if it's not him, it doesn't matter. It seems like something he would say. He basically said, right, I interpreted the image. He didn't specifically say this, but I have now shown you what he's really saying, because, friends, I've been in the game and trading every single style. I know how they all work, okay? So he's basically saying, find every coin, mark their date on the 12th of April crash. Fake order or 3 FUD. Okay, get every crash here, get their date. And then see how far they went on the recent crash. Did it make a lower low or a higher low? If it made a lower low, don't touch it. Only look for the stuff that's either in line or made a higher low. So basically, if Bitcoin stopped at 60K, or 64K, you'd be looking to buy that. Many altcoins did do that. I've shown you. Landwolf, for example, did that. I mean, it's kind of funny, right? Look where Landwolf was on its FUD here, friends. So Landwolf, since that crash, which is right here, it made on that crash yesterday, it was up still 60 to 70% right here. That's pretty much what he's saying. I can show you on a log chart as well. See that? He's basically he's marking 2 points. So a lot of people, they might say, well, what's the significance of that? Look, man, friends, in markets, your skill, it's a moving target, okay? It's now, of course, he's great. Of course, he's great. GCR, whatever it is, the Grim Reaper, okay? Look, but everyone's edge is a moving target. It means the stuff that you're looking at now could be irrelevant, and you could be having a worse than 50-50 win rate and like unprofitability. It could happen in like 5 years. But it could be really fire today. In fact, friends, I've seen edges disappear in like months. I really have. All right, so yeah, but obviously he turned like what? I don't know. He started with like a couple of $1,000s, turned into 500 million plus from trading. So that's who GCR was. Like GCR is. He was a leaderboard guy on the FTX. So everybody who makes it there, they're like, whoa, how'd you make it to the leaderboard? Okay, so just showing you these types of edges and stuff. Now I know everyone wants to get excited. Oh, I want to start trading like this and that. You're gonna find the hard way if you do this. By the end of it, you're going to look back at your friends and go, oh my gosh, my guys and girlfriends who just bought and held crushed it. That was it. And everybody trying to do the trading and stuff doesn't. There's only one GCR, you know what I mean? These people are the top 0.2%. And guess what? Here's what you don't know. When his method of picking certain dates and doing this, when it doesn't work, when it stops working, what makes these people great when you're skilled is we can adapt. We're like, oh, that doesn't work. Let me try something new. That's actually what keeps you in the game, because you don't have one winning strategy forever. And then someone who copies that strategy as the market is moving, which it always does, always moves at what's working, okay? They can't adapt. And their win rate drops over time, and suddenly they've wasted a year. But guess what, man? A year can go a long way in crypto. ETH BTC chart, friends. If you've noticed when I do these, Bitcoin at 59K, it's basically how the sentiment is feeling. Like, oh, we've got a green dot here just to signify that, wow, there's been a bit of an upwards move from where we are. We're feeling a bit greener. Ethereum, $3,000. ETH BTC is orange. Orange just means like, you know, I want to feel good. Just watching out a bit. What's going on? So I like to describe how everyone's feeling when it comes to that. This is the Bitcoin chart as well. Hopefully we can get back up here and continue. But I want to show you, don't forget this, man. This is a lower low in Bitcoin. But there's a big focus on the altcoins. We can actually look at the ETH BTC chart. I mean, it's getting close. By the way, this is a daily chart now, friends. We really want this above 0.052. Look, man, you were so close to close it above here. Why can't you close? Like, it's just taking time, man. It's taking time. Look, I won't be surprised if there is more movement from the Ethereum camp guys, the devs, to come and like fast forward stuff. Because, friends, it's important, right, to know that Solana have 1 million daily users. Ethereum only has 490,000. Now, Ethereum only has 490,000 because you can't do super cheap transactions to basically arb and scam everyone, which is all the scum bots do. Okay, but also there's a lot of real users on Solana as well, and they're all doing the degen, catcoin stuff. Obviously, they're going to get wrecked, as everyone does. They're in the process of getting wrecked right now, but still, they have the users, and that's most important. I want to show you something as well, man. This is going to be cool, friends. Very cool. Look at the slingshot, friends. You know my slingshot, my famous slingshot. Have a look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Very, very slight information here. Look at this. The others index has made an equal low, but Bitcoin made a lower low. Interesting, isn't it? Strength. Very interesting in that period of time. See that again? Look at this others index, which is others. What are others? Others are everything outside of the top 10. It is pure altcoins. So it removes Solana and BNB and all of these. And why it's good, and also removes all the stable coins. You don't want any of the top 10 junk. We want like pure altcoins. Pure altcoins are doing good. This is the first sign, friends. And baby dolls, I'll play some nice pump music for that because it's amazing, friends. You know, it's awesome, man. Some of you are actually in disbelief, and I am too. The stuff I find live while recording, you're looking at it like, did you know that before? Because it sounded like you ran through it. Yeah, we just find this stuff. So friends, I've got an eye for this stuff. Literally in 2 seconds, found this straight away. That's why I'm literally here 18 hours a day. There's nothing special about me. Yes, the chair is squeaky. Yes, I might not be what you call an orthodox person. I know, friends, I've got the straightest back in the southern, eastern, northern, and western hemisphere on this earth, okay? This is the type of stuff we're looking for. Can we actually trade off this? Not really. Just kind of tells you, hey, our altcoins are looking good. Remember the slingshot, friends? The slingshot. We want to see you never know, man. At the very, very end, okay, what are we looking for? The end game. The end game is maybe Bitcoin goes up. This thing goes up. Then Bitcoin's like, oh, we're going to fake back down. And we fake back down. But then Bitcoin does like a little lower high. Bitcoin stops at 75K. But as we're stopping at 75K, we don't stop at, this is, look on the left-hand side, friends, 375 billion valuation. We want to go, woo! But that's actually end of the times. So I know it's funny, we're waiting for that moment, but that means you're waiting for the end. It's like, it's the end of the movie now. Everyone's like, no more. So it's very important to look at. EigenLayer was a VC insider grift after all, as foretold by your friend Sommi in Feb 2023, over 1 year ago. Yeah, man, I could see it, right? I could see the programming, friends. Just like how Alex Jones could figure out that, you know, who did the 9/11 attacks, right? Alex Jones, friends. I know, it's kind of funny. Everyone's in shock. Alex Jones, there is recordings of him before 9/11. So in June or July of 2001, okay, he literally said they're going to take down the towers. They're going to blame Osama. They're going to do that. It's not made up. It's actually real. It's actually real. That's why when everyone watches that, everyone's like, wait a minute. No, it's true. Yeah, it's actually true. This is the kind of stuff. This is the, I'll tell you, friends. Simulation. What's going on? Well, look, if you're going to program everything, I'd like to ask God, can he program us one big fat alt season? Come on, man. It's been 3 years. Come on, Habib. Look at this. EigenLayer, friends. How did I know? I could tell by the programming. As soon as the Bitcoin green candles last year, I could see, oh my gosh, all the Ethereum maxis are talking about it. Oh my gosh, the early people, friends, this is the funny part, right? People who had been missing from the bear market in crypto, they started to appear again. And I'm like, interesting. You appear, and the first big shill you start to do is EigenLayer trash. Interesting. I could see that. I could see the programming out here in the crypto. Even in crypto, man, went to be wild west, but I could just see it happening. And then I'm like, okay, I'm researching. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys have done all the raises. And they're like, keep an eye out for it, guys. Keep an eye out for it. Keep an eye out for it. What, friends? The coin just launched. They were telling us, keep an eye out for this thing over a year ago, which means, friends, this is how they work. They get them into the VC insider deals. They give them their like 20 grand allocation. Hey, you know, you're going to make like a 50x on it. Here's your $1 million. But you got to keep programming your audience to have a positive view about it. Keep saying Eigen and Eigen and Eigen. That's how it works. Friends, if I ever get any deal with anyone, I will always ask them, okay, if it ever comes out in the future, if the bull market gets heavy, I'll always ask them, what's in it for my baby dolls? What is it? I want something for them. Okay, you have to either give them a direct allocation or give them something they can participate for free that benefits them. I don't want any of this. Okay, guys, look at this next PowerPoint slide. Friends, I'm not going to name names here, but just every freaking mainstream YouTuber you and I watch, we watch them all. They are given the allocations. They're given the allocations. It's like, oh, God. No, man. No. You can't do that. See, friends, here's the thing. If I feed you every night, you want to lose weight. Okay. I can't feed you chicken breast, broccoli, and everything yummy, okay, which is sparkly water, because you can't have Coke and all the sugar. I can't feed you that and then give you a box of pizza and like 17 donuts. I can't do that. But what these other influencers do is they merge both of them together. So they can basically gaslight you. But also, it helps wrestle them in their mind. Oh, well, I gave them good stuff too. It's just, you gotta manage your own risk and like do your own research. They just say those words to just absolve themselves of their sins. But you know very well, man, there's limited space on the internet that you and I can actually listen to, and they're filling it with junk. Paid advertisement junk, if you will. I have some great tools to show you as well, friends. Let's move on. DeFi Llama introduced a tool to search if you have airdrops in a wallet. Very useful. Okay, so you can actually click on here, friends. You can click on the DeFi Llama /airdrops website, and you can see this button here is very, very light text. Check airdrops for address. You can just paste an address up here, and you can see like maybe you have something missing and sitting there. I remember, friends, one of the baby dolls out here, he didn't know he had like $2,000 in optimism. I think he didn't even know one of the wallets had like $2,000 sitting in there. So there's sometimes these things appear out there. It's a nice way to check. There are airdrops everywhere in crypto, but you got to remember, like, friends, on average, I wish I could get you the chart up, but you got to dump your airdrops in. 95% of the airdrops all go down. Because what they try to do is, the airdrop is basically, it's a bribe to the community to say, hey, we're on your team. We've distributed the coins out there. Basically, it's meant to send a message to the exchanges that these people are doing things right for the community, but then they can list on the exchanges and get the real suckers, the people on the centralized exchanges who don't do all these Twitter research and stuff. They're the ones who say, oh, what's this new coin? It's only $1. EigenLayer, what is that? Oh, it's only $1. You know what I mean? That's why they're looking at it, and they don't understand what 13 billion fully diluted valuation on day one means. And then the price will be 80 cents in 6 months, and then it's back to $1.10, and then it's back down to 60 cents, and they're like, oh, this coin's just not moving anyway. But think about this, hundreds of thousands of people are participating in this, and they are providing the bids for the insiders to dump. That's why it's important. You get these airdrops. Just be careful about these airdrops. But sometimes airdrops are nice. They just hand them out there. They just don't work. Just to let you know, airdrops don't work, friends. Play some nice. They just don't work. They just don't work. You have to make people sacrifice either their time or their money or both. That's it. You can't just give anything for free. People don't care. They just don't care. We've tried so many thousands of experiments in crypto, and airdrop and marketing and this and that doesn't do anything. You know all the stats, by the way, they've done, even for Uniswap's airdrop, the most successful airdrop in crypto, 100% of all the airdrops have been dumped. 100%. Net sell. Net sell. Not net buying, net sell. So you just handed out everything for nowhere. You know? So it is what it is. Just like all the projects know that, friends. That's why they don't want to they want to tell everybody there's an airdrop so everybody looks at them. But then when it comes to the airdrop day, all they know is they go, well, now we've got the network effect, the mind share of you learning our name. We don't actually have to give you the money. See, it's very important. Friends, another chain, Layer 0, another oversubscribed airdrop, Jeet Warehouse, just finished the airdrop. So basically a snapshot. I was meant to write snapshot there. So as you can see, that's what they do. They start rumors out here. Everyone makes their Jeet farms. People sell services and out here. They're basically trying to sell shovels to a gold rush, but it's not worth it, man. I mean, look, you could try to do it, but we have been seeing, try to do it, friends. I mean, you're watching a guy's channel who's made 18 videos telling you to avoid this for the past year and a half. I know they're scam. I know how they work, man. These people, friends, you just know how they work, man. I've explained it thousands of times for you. They're not looking out for you and me. They're looking out for themselves, of course. They don't have any grassroots memes, nothing. All these airdrops are always the same. They promise the world, everyone gets in, they do it for a year, they get the network, friends. What they're doing is, you know all the activity of all the Jeets on the people farming the airdrops? They're presenting that data to VCs. and exchanges. They're saying, guess what? We've got 200,000 daily users. We don't even have a coin yet. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing. They try to obfuscate stuff like that. And they go, oh, guess what? Only 70% of them are here for the airdrop, which means we have a real 90,000 people. BS. That's all BS. You know what I mean? They just try to flush up the numbers. They just try to flush up the numbers. And they go, oh, you know who else has 400,000 users? Ethereum. So we could be valued 10% of Ethereum. So we should be worth 40 billion off the get-go. So give us money for the raise and stuff. See? And participate and branch it out. See, friends, I literally shown you no evidence and I just walked you through how they market from like zero valuation and like, oh, we're actually worth 40 billion. See? It's only bull market stuff. You can't do that in a bear market though. Check this out. The total value locked of real world asset protocols has soared to 8 billion. So this is actually, friends, this is actually giant. I'm going to show you the picture right here, friend. Look at this. This is actually growing up. Look on the top right. It's actually soaring. Beautiful. And I want to show you real world assets. Remember, I made a video on it last year. Look, it's a cycle one narrative. However, real world assets is just it's basically you're minting stablecoin dollars for something that exists in the real world. You're not actually creating anything. You're just minting it on the blockchain. So you have $100 billion of a treasury fund out there. Okay, well, you give them 100 billion USDC and you just put it on the chain. Now, did that 100 billion USDC, is it going to be buying our shit coins? No. It's sitting there and it's going to have a protocol around it and it's going to charge fees to the protocol and stuff. That's what pretty much, so that's where the slippage and stuff, it becomes more like bonds where the notional value doesn't really do anything. It's all about the transaction fees and stuff. But you can see at the top right, carry trade, underwriting, yield-bearing, stable coins, commodities, government securities, real estate, private equities. So it's all growing up. We're also seeing Roca Negra come in to do this because, friends, the future is crypto. The traditional finance system of all this paper stuff is just so lame. They hire like 400 people to do a signature. Nothing gets anything done. This is the future. But what coins, friends? What coins? Ondo Finance and all these other grifters, you can't get in. You can't get it. Friends, I remember this Ondo, I think it was Ondo and there was something, Centrifuge. I remember Chico Crypto was talking about them in 2021 and you could not get in. You just can't get it. Friends, for 3 years been trying to get in. You can't get in. They already have the insiders. They do the valuations, all the BS marketing, all this stuff. You can't get in. I want to get in, bro. Let me in. They won't let you in. You want to get in? Minimum $800 million market cap. Minimum. Because they know. They have insiders there. They all eat bugs. Probably their lobby of the hotel is just like a jungle infestation. All the green bugs and different ladybugs going around. Actually, ladybugs are all right. We can keep the ladybugs for ourselves. All the other weird bugs, the cicadas and the cockroaches and everything else. Just hanging around. All this bug infestation everywhere, friends. All these bug hives, everything. That's where they're hanging around. They know that. They go, this thing's going to the freaking moon, but you can't get in. You have to buy on the open with all the retail suckers. It's a dirty game, friends. Now you get to see why meme coins are a revolution. A revolt against the suits. That's why. Because we're like, we don't even need your coin. Yeah, mad protocol. We don't need your coin, Habibi Albi. We don't need your coin at all. So we're going to go buy our own coin. That's pretty much it, friends. It's just like, it's funny. What Bitcoin did to the traditional financial system. Now Ethereum's come in and made the platform. We have revolted against system there. But then now the suits have come in and now they're trying to take over Ethereum, which mostly they are. Not just Ethereum and Solana and everything else. The VC insider grifters and the greedy bastards. They're coming up to here and now the people are revolting again. We're revolting. Go, guess what? Here's a dick with a butt. That's it. That's all we're looking at. Oh, you can't take it? How about it slaps around in your face? You like this? I like this. Look at this chart. Thank you. By the way, the liquidity is like $250 to $300, $400,000. This is just one of the pairs, okay? Because, friends, why I use this pair is, firstly, it's PLS ratio at the start, and the beginning is not a giant wick to the moon where it does a big red candle. It makes it look ugly. This one makes it look nice. I like that chart. By the way, that's while the spear is going down, so suck on that. RWA, friends, is the biggest money market in crypto. They introduced RWA v4 and revealed the plan to become chain agnostic, going everywhere to other networks. So that's really important. So remember, RWA was one of the unicorns, friends. It did a 1,000x from the low last bear market in 2018. So it did 99% drop and then it went up. And then RWA is one of the examples we use. I mean, like me, friends. No one else talked about it but me. The coin that goes 99% and then can still go up and break the high. But RWA, why did RWA break the high, friends? Let me show you the chart right now. This was RWA in 2017, 2018, went down literally 99%. You can actually draw it right now, literally 99%. Okay, you can actually draw the exact measurement. See that? Let's actually get the real one. Actually, it's actually crazy how much it dropped. Okay, 99.2%. But then it went on to break the highs. Look how magnificent it looks like. But friends, here is something important. RWA is a real unicorn. It actually invented, it was the first big working money market for crypto. Plus, all right, that's not good enough by itself, okay? It had a cycle 1 narrative to bring it back up, all right? RWA, friends, there was no narrative in 2017. It was just ICOs for Ethereum, all right? So then RWA got given... RWA was pretty much it invented the DeFi sector. Okay, it helped invent it, right? This is what it is. And that's what we're able to do, that magnificent run. Okay, so if you actually get it from the very, very, very bottom, how much did RWA do? We can actually get the ruler measurement here. There you go. Wow, 1,800x pretty much. But from the top, how much did it break the all-time high? 13x from the top. But don't rely on that, man. That is a cycle 1 narrative thing. A cycle 1 narrative was given to it. Just like Doge was in its 3rd cycle of age back in 2021, but meme coins popped up as a mushroom, and Doge was part of the cycle 1 narrative of meme coins. So the narrative encompasses all. That's the most important part. That narrative, man, it's worth a lot. By the way, look how trash RWA has been doing. RWA round-tripped everything too. It's kind of crazy, right? Just showing you, look, RWA, friends, has round-tripped all of January, since January this year too. And so, yeah, let's just think about that, friends. I made a recent post just to throw it in here that, say, RWA did the round trip, but I'm glad I showed that to you live while we're recording, because Pulse Chain, PulseX, and Hex have also round tripped. However, they just don't have gains to be proud of. But guess what? I just showed you the RWA chart. RWA, exact same thing, friends. Look at this. Did nothing. It's literally done nothing. This whole time you've done nothing. Okay, you're actually back to, think about this, your RWA, you're back to August 2020. So what's going on? Well, as I've explained, only cycle 1 narratives do great before the retailers come in, the new money retailers. Traditionally. Now, the new money retailers only come in when Bitcoin breaks the all-time high. That's why everybody's confused, because they're like, wait a minute, Bitcoin just broke the all-time high. They didn't come in. I know, but that's not a real break. That's like a false break. We did it really early. It was too early to come in. We're due to do it at the end of the year. And then they all come in at the beginning of next year or at the end of this year. We're due for that. But I'm just guessing off 4-year cycle stuff. So what were cycle 1 narratives? We went through lots of them, right? I made many videos to show you. There were AI, DPing, DeSci. There was new memes. There was like the Peppy dog with hat. That was cycle 1 narratives. You had those, right? Restaking was another one. But unfortunately, with restaking, the money went to the VC insider grifters. So getting into restaking ICOs one. Participating in them, you get really trash yield. You only make like 2% yield, like very, very garbage return on your ETH, okay? So what gives? You go, oh, you might say, well, let me go buy the cycle 1 narratives. You can't, because they're already high. That's the problem. The cycle 1 narratives are a gift to everybody. They're like, hey, you won the jackpot. Here's your free rotation into core coins or like Ethereum or BTC to stack it. But people never get out. They never get out because they think it's their whole cycle. Just like people in RWA, friends, you think this, like RWA, oh, wait a minute, RWA did well the whole cycle. No, Habibi, Albi, if you look at RWA, friends, you look at the real RWA chart, RWA, I've just manually constructed the real RWA chart for its whole inception for you right now. This is the RWA ETH cheat, okay? RWA ETH. Look what RWA did, friends. This was DeFi season here. And look all it was able to do for the whole bull market. Look at this. It was only able to break its high by, look at that, 30%, and then comes back down and it's all over. Look at that. See that? By the way, this is funny. When Bitcoin topped out, which is April here, this is Bitcoin 64K, you were still lower than your DeFi season high. You are down. That's why no one got out, man. You're down 40% versus ETH. Ouch. You see that, friends? 40% versus ETH. So, but look at this. Why did nobody get out? Because why did Mark Cuban was super bullish up here? But because everyone thought, well, we're the cycle 1 narrative. We're the new thing, the DeFi, the real use case. Look how that ends up going, friends. This is RWA, man, and literally a winning unicorn. It's literally a winning unicorn. I've got to change it to a weekly chart to show you. 91% down. Isn't that crazy, man? But once again, friends, seeing all that, and I'll just show you this little DickWifButt again. Just after, look, seeing all that, friends, just seeing all that. This chart going up. That's why, man, new memes, there's a new culture. It's crazy because memes were around last season, which what tells you is something's going on here. Like memes from last season, 2021, Doge and SHIB, obviously they're too big now. So people want new memes, but that's why it's a gift, friends. This is a gift from the heavens. I'm not joking. This is an actual gift. We know memes are a sector, and now memes are being launched again, and they have product market fit. This has never before happened, by the way. Never before happened. Because we have, memes are a cycle 2 narrative now, but they are exhibiting cycle 1 properties of the new coins. But really, when you think about it, why? It's because they launched from zero. It's real crypto. They're launching from zero. That's why. They're launching small. They're not launching at $900 million fully diluted valuation day one. You see? They're not launching at 10 billion. Here's a PowerPoint slide. Oh, you're still early. All these liars. They're starting from zero. So it's gift. It's literally a gift from the heavens. That's why we have to take advantage of these. I'm going to make another video, but just to show you, man. Last thing, friends. Securitize, a real-world asset tokenization firm, raised $47 million from insider bug eaters in a round led by Roccanegra. 2 months ago, Roccanegra released its first on-chain fund in partnership with Securitize. So just to show you, the bug eaters are coming. Roccanegra's coming in here. They're going to tokenize everything. Hopefully, they do an index fund. That's what we want, friends. After the Ethereum ETF, hopefully people speculate on an altcoins ETF, where it's like the top 10 index, top 50 index. Everyone wants to get into the top 50. What are the conditions? That might be our exit sign, because when they finally do launch these, just sell everything. It might get to that. We'll see. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, and I'll catch you soon.